Happy Friday, everybody. I'm here with the middle school election, and we are about to introduce the two candidates. We have Brody and we have Liam, and they are going to have an election in the middle school to teach them about the election process. So we want to get here straight from what are you going to change when you get elected? All right, I like it. I'll lie in a few words. How about you? Do you think your opponent has any chance? All right, there's a lot of trash talking going on, at least in gestures. And we're excited about the middle schoolers learning about election process. They had to register to vote, and they each had platforms that they ran on. And so this is a great learning process for us.
Better on a cold, rainy day than curling up with a blanket and a good book.
Why can't we wear hoodies? Well, guess what? If you vote for him, now you can.
Survey, how many of you voted for Liam?
No, Brody.
How many voted for Brody? All right, so our unofficial exit poll gives a slight edge to the bear. But remember, exit polls are not actually official. Would you care to share who you voted for?
Brody.
All right, looks like my unofficial exit poll now has it tied 50-50. Well, as you can see, we had an amazing time today with our middle schoolers in their voting, and I can't wait to share with you who won the middle school vote. We also are having a special vote over here in the elementary school between two of my crazy cousins, Beach Bob and Mountain Max, who are trying to convince the kids which place is a better place to have a vacation. So if you have an elementary student, you need to ask them, are they going to vote for Beach Bob or Mountain Max, and to see which one. So there's an attached video that you might see of my two crazy cousins who are trying to convince them which way to go. But there's a lot going on in November. It's No Shave November, so all the boys from K3 up to 12th grade can grow their beards out on this month, and we'll have a competition right before Thanksgiving and give out awards for the winners of those competitions. So a great tradition that we do here. Also on Monday, November 11th is Veterans Day, and we're excited about that, to be able to celebrate and honor our veterans. And so there are two special chapels. Middle school is at 8 o'clock and high school is at 11. There's a flag raising right before that. So parents, we invite you to come see that. If you can, we have special guests, we have special programs, special presentations from the students on Veterans Day. It's such an important part of us here at BJA to celebrate our country and what God has blessed us with. I invite you next Wednesday on November 6th to the elementary main building right behind me here for Donuts with Dr. A. That's our next time with Donuts with Dr. A. And if you come there, we'll get a quick nickel tour of the new remodel of the elementary school. So we're going to meet in the cafetorium there. Or one of the classrooms, I'm not sure, but come to the main office there right at 8 o'clock and love to spend some time with you. We also have two different times where we're going to have a family get together, and we've heard from you as it's hard to get to know new families sometimes, and so we have a middle school and a high school family fun night that's coming up, and we want you to know about those. The high school one will be on November 9th, and it's a time where we're going to play together as families giant games. So giant checkers, giant chess, giant cornhole, all the games will be massive, colossal size, and it'll just be a fun time that families play as a family unit. We'll also have food plates for $5 a plate. So it's a fun time to meet other families, come out and enjoy the beautiful weather that we have. Then the middle school family night will be on November 15th. That's a Friday night. And so that will also be on our campus here, in a time for families to get together and just have some fun together as family units, and meet others as well who are parents here at BJA. So we'll give you more details as it gets a little closer, but the middle school one is on November 15th. So I want to take a little bit of time now to let you know the details of our Thanks and Giving Project 2024. And we've always had a giving week here at BJA where we collected non-perishable goods for those who are in need and gave it to a shelter that can help those who are in need. But this year was a little bit different because we're partnering with Front Porch Housing, and we're going to be collecting baskets for 135 family units over there at Front Porch Housing. And so we have very specific things that we're asking each student to bring from kindergarten, K-3 up through 5th grade. There is a specific item, and you'll see it in the flyer that it's attached. And so we just ask you to bring 1 or 2 of those items. We're not asking for 100 of them, but just 1 or 2. And then if you are in 6th grade and up, or the CDC, if you would just donate $10 for perishable items. And we're gonna put together some baskets right before Thanksgiving break. We're gonna put those together and we're gonna deliver them. Our students are actually gonna be able to hand give those to the families, and Home Depot has donated boxes for us to pack all the stuff up with. But we have 135 different homes that are in this ministry at Front Porch Housing, and it's a great opportunity because they help people get out of just different needs that they might be in, whether it's financial or other kinds of addiction that they need recovery from. And these folks over at Front Porch Housing are trying to help them get out of that the way God would have them. And there's required church attendance, there's counseling, there's other things. That's partly why we're raising money to give Bibles to each family, so in case they don't have a Bible, they have one. So this is a neat opportunity. We want our school as an organization to give to other places and to have that as part of our corporate culture, that we give out of our blessing, and we're thankful for what God has blessed us with, and we give that to someone else. So that's what our thanks and giving project is this year. You'll see a lot more information. We'll touch base and let you know how we're doing on progress. How many of those 135 houses do we have covered at the moment? And we'll let you know next Friday how we're doing. And the last thing I want to let you know about, just check out the scholarship opportunity through Land's End. We have our uniforms through Land's End. That's our provider, and we are really thankful for all the things. There's a lot of options, by the way, so as it gets colder, just a little reminder, you have to have a branded outerwear like I have on, and I voted, by the way, in the middle school. So Land's End has a lot of different options that you can choose from, or you can get the hoodies and pullovers that we have available locally as well. But Land's End has a scholarship for all the schools that use them, and so there's a great opportunity. Check that out. There's 2 different little essays that you have to write. One's about uniforms and one's about school culture. And so if you are interested in that, it's a great opportunity for you to win some money from Land's End. So I hope you have a great weekend, and be careful of those lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. We'll see you on Monday. It's daylight savings time, right? So we get to sleep in a little bit more, right, guys? We appreciate that. Yeah, daylight savings time.
They are one of the largest, one of the largest.
The real question we need to be asking is, how do we get one of those things for our yard?